in the court, Ron, I make mistakes all day long. I'll probably make 50 mistakes during this 5-hour broadcast today. But they're mistakes. They're not deliberate misrepresentation. I could make an opinion, a report on something, and we find out that the facts are wrong, and then we'll do our best to revise them. But if you're deliberately manipulating data to get an outcome in law enforcement, that's the kind of stuff that's completely corrosive to trust in the system.
Absolutely. And then let's take it a step further. Now you have this person in a position where he's tasked with making, let's say, more important decisions. And I'm not saying that this guy here, again, should be ostracized or because of what he's done in the past, but the fact of the matter is you have thousands and thousands of deputies on this department that look to the executives for guidance and mentorship. And how do you have somebody who has had this past and tell these young deputies to ignore that? I mean, right now, what we're dealing with, I don't know if you're familiar with it, we're dealing with this issue that we have against the department, the union is, because they're trying to bring deputies past out to possibly punish them again for similar things or things that they did younger, when they were younger in their career. So how do you tell the deputies that we want to revisit what you did years ago, and yet you turn around and you promote somebody who did something years ago and put that guy in charge and give him more command? So from the union's perspective, ALADs, all we want is fairness across the board. And I'm not saying that, if you're going to ignore Commander Johnson's stuff, then you should ignore the deputy stuff. I'm just saying it should be explained the same way. If you can explain that just because somebody made a mistake years ago doesn't mean that they should just be cast to the side, well, then that should go for the deputies too, because the stuff that we see that they're being looked at for from their past, from my perspective, is minor stuff compared to what the accusations on Commander Johnson.
We're talking Ron Hernandez is the president of the Association for Los Angeles Deputy Sheriffs. Again, we're outsiders, so it's easy to sit on the sidelines here, but we talk to a lot of taxpayers here. And when you see a story like James Tetreault Jr. shooting a taser at an inmate in a bunk who falls off the bunk, breaks his back, is paralyzed, and then a suit ends up dinging the taxpayers of L.A. County $4.25 million. And he's still employed. I just keep coming back to this, that if I cost this company $4.2 million, I'm not only not going to be employed, they're going to find me in a shallow grave in the Angeles Crest National Forest. My boss is going to take me out. And I think that that's true of most people. And this is not just with the Sheriff's Department. There are a lot of people, us on the sidelines are saying, what do you got to do to get fired around here?